Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday the 29th. Beautiful day out. I gotta go to work. I don't want to go. I don't, but I'm gonna go. But anyway, I want to put this out here real quick, is that I want to talk about the State of the Union address. Now, I have actually held out on this, at least by 48 hours, because I wanted to see exactly the reactions between the Republican and the Democratic parties over the State of the Union address. And as we know, the Democrats tried to hold their own State of the Union address outside somewhere, and they had 10, 15 people show up. What does that tell you? Now, Donald Trump sat there and acknowledged the families and the loved ones of the people who were murdered by the hands of illegal immigrants over the years. Not one Democrat stood up and acknowledged any sympathy, sorrow, or anything for those families. Not one. Instead, you had Rashid Tlaib, libtard, I'm going to call her, and Ilhan Omar spewing out hatred rhetoric. That just goes to show you the mentality of the Democratic Party. They don't care about the United States. They do not care about the American citizens. They do not care about the rules and laws of the United States. And this is why I have always thought that, yes, if you're not an American-born citizen, you should not be allowed to run for government offices. I don't care if it's a city councilman. You're not allowed. So, now during the State of the Union address, our President Donald Trump had actually given the Democrats an out to make themselves look good. Donald Trump actually sat there and asked everybody to stand if you stand for the American citizens of this United States, the security of the citizens of the United States, for the welfare of the people here that are American citizens of the United States. Not one person stood. Isn't that amazing? Now, we heard when Donald Trump was running for office, you heard people like Robert De Niro, Bill Maher, stuff like that, telling you, if someone tells you who they are or what they're going to be, take them at face value. Well, there's the face value right there. The Democratic Party does not care, as I said earlier, about the American citizens. The Democratic Party has been doing nothing but shooting themselves in the foot. When they tell you that you are not important and you are paying their salary, it's time to get rid of them. When they don't stand up for the American citizens' rights, it's time to get rid of them. Now, we have seen the Epstein files, and according to Joy Behar, Trump's name has been in it for 53 to 56,000 times. I forgot what number, but it's one of those two. And yet, out of all those mentions, you can't get a charge on this man. What does that tell you? That either A, they're lying, or B, the man's done nothing wrong, because if he did, you'd be hanging him right now. So, with all this happening at the State of the Union address, they told you right there that they're not here for the American citizens. The Democratic Party is completely falling apart. That's the reason why they need the open border, so they can bring in all the illegal immigrants, feed them, house them, give them free medical, give them everything that is free to keep them here and allow them to vote without being an American citizen. Now, Mamdani is up there in New York. I mean, I don't know how much he's paying these people to go out and shovel. I hear different numbers, so I'm not going to put a finger on how much he's charging an hour. But here's the deal: you need 2 forms of ID and a Social Security card to shovel snow, but you don't need an ID or anything to vote. Socialism has never worked in any country. What makes you think it's going to work here? The people are not going to put up with it. The people are not going to deal with it. And we, the people, are going to fight against this. So for the Democrats, your hope, well, that is a moment now long past.